Most men panic when women decide they're not going to be paying attention. The truth, annoying her the right way flips the script completely. Now look, I'm not into games. I'm not into no games. I'm not into playing games. I'm into standing ground. I'm into being masculine. I'm into controlling your environment as men. I'm into all of that. But today we're definitely going to talk about another way to control your space, control your environment, control your peace. And we're not only going to break that down, but I'm going to give you some tips and techniques. Make sure y'all listen to the end. Click the like button. Click the like button, man. You know what I mean? Click the like button. That way, you guys will get all this game and you won't be lacking. Because I haven't seen too many comments that says, I listen to the end. Listen to the end. Listen to the end. All right, listen to the end. So look, let's go here. Well, all right, number one, she feels a loss of control. Women are used to holding the emotional upper hand. When you don't react or chase her ego, I'm telling you, her ego feels damaged, suddenly bruised. That bruise creates tension, and tension creates and fuels attraction. Make sure you know what you're doing out here, man. Don't be out here chasing women. Don't be out here doing nothing that's unmanly of you. Hold your masculinity. Hold it. Don't mirror their behavior with emotions and feelings. Hold your masculinity as a man. And this is why I always try to tell you men, it is best for you to always be aware of your plan, your purpose, your principles, and your standards. Because I'm telling you, most of you men, let me go a small amount of men. No, hold on. Let me go back. Most of you men are blinded by beauty. And because of that, because you're blinded by beauty, what happens is that you all lose yourself in that woman. This woman becomes greater than thou, and then all of a sudden, she's controlling everything you got going on. So I've already said, when you ignore a woman, what that does to her ego and also builds attraction. Let's go with number two. Number two is, let me just say this. Attention is currency. Attention is value. Attention is something she thrives for. Men who give it too easy freely makes themselves very, very expendable, cheap. By pulling back your position, your attention is rare. Your attention is rare. Something else must replace it for her. But she doesn't want to replace your attention because it means something to her. You're valuable to her. You're absolutely valuable to her. This is why I always tell you men, when you talk to these women, when you're out with these women, when you first meet them, don't be out here talking 30 minutes in these conversations with these women. Don't do none of that. When you're on the phone with them, when you first start talking to them, don't be on the phone with these women all day long. That's too much, man. Like, you're lowering your value when you don't understand it. Understand your value. Understand who you are. Let's go with number 3. So I'm gonna call this the curiosity spike. Most men chase women. Most men chase that woman, right? When you don't, she wonders, why isn't he like the others? That answered all of her questions when you don't chase her. She immediately puts you in the category of the winner. She immediately puts you in the category of a mind who has discipline, a mind who loves himself, a person who loves himself enough not to put himself in any of these situations. I need for all you men to understand when I'm giving this game. Click the like button, gentlemen. Click the like button, ladies. I know y'all in here. Click the like button. Like I said, I always want men to get more value from this by seeing this. So make sure you click the like button so you can help out with that. You got to understand, when a woman is curious about you, you become her real drug. You become her real drug. Remember I said that. All right, let's go with number 4, right? I want to call this one emotional deception. You got to remember, women thrive on predictability and validation. Ignoring any woman, when you ignore a woman, it interrupts her pattern of control. When the pattern breaks, she feels an emotional disruption. She does. Forcing her to re-engage to restore that balance that she's missing out on. This is something that I think a lot of people on YouTube are not telling you about. Emotional disruption. You're doing that when you ignore her. When you leave the situation. When you're not worried about the situation. This is how those women will do anything for you when they can trust you as much as, if they can trust you with their family, friends, and all of that, I'm going to tell you right now, man, those are the women who let you in. They let you in emotionally, because most women protect certain things in their life, and one of them is family and friends. Just wanted to throw that out there for y'all. Let's go to number 5. When you ignore her, she respects you more. So let's just say your respect is restored. You know, women test men to see if they're fold. I mean, that's what they do, right? Ignoring isn't like cruelty. It's boundaries in action, right? When you stop feeding manipulation, she begins to respect your strength. That is the truth. Stop feeding into any of the manipulation. Always hold your masculine. Hold your masculine, right? So that means if you decide to ignore, you have 10 toes down, have 10 toes down, man. Don't go against that. She's going to respect you overall. She's going to respect you. And she's going to respect you because you got to remember, it's not too many men in front of her that will do that. Most men that don't want to ignore women, most of them just don't want to lose the woman. They don't want to lose the woman. Let's go to the next one. There's a such thing called a law of reversal. A law of reversal. Now, attraction often flips when you pull back as a man. Like most of the time, she kind of suddenly invests in more. But I will tell you, when she checks your social media, reaches out, and tries to regain your attention, this is how I always say, if she's going to be reaching out to you, trying to contact you and all of those, you have to stick to your ground, gentlemen. You have to stick to your ground. You can't allow this woman to be social mediaing you up, hopping on your IG. No. If she decides that she's going to do everything possible to contact you because you're annoying her, just understand all the leverage is in your court. All the leverage is in your court. And she's probably going to do that if she's really into you. If a woman's not into you, she can care less. She is not calling you back. She is not calling you back. She can care less. Let's go to the last one. Weak versus strong annoying. Okay, look. Doing it from fear and insecurity makes you look childish. Doing it from control and self-respect makes you look magnetic. The difference is energy. It's energy. That's the difference. She can feel that, I promise you. She can definitely feel that. But I want to say this too. Annoying isn't about games. It's about power. It's about power. It's about restoring your manpower back and not allowing things to go on that you know that's not okay. Make sure you understand that. When you stop giving it away, she has no choice but to come to you. I will say this to you, Ben. I put together these videos. Please click the like button. But I put together these videos because what I want ultimately is I want you all to perform better, be better men, and live better lives. Straight up. That's what I want. But I also want you guys to make my experience better. And you can do that by clicking the like button, supporting the merch. Also, setting up a consultation with Mr. 1950 on Mr.1950.com. Also, I have a mentorship, gatewaytogame.com. You guys get at 50. Click the like button on the way out. Appreciate you coming through. Peace.